Hey, friend, if you're watching this video, it's because you recently took my homeschool quiz designed to help you identify what might be shaping your homeschool right now. This quiz isn't about telling you that you're doing something wrong. It's simply about helping you see clearly where you are right now in your life so that you can begin creating the homeschool that you truly want. Okay, your result that you got was you feel invisible in your homeschool, or you feel you have lost who you are. Before we dive into your result, I want to help you understand a truth. Your homeschool isn't shaped only by the curriculum you choose, it's shaped by you. Your children are watching how you move through your day, how you approach learning, how you carry joy, stress, purpose, faith, all of it. Okay. Over time, they begin to internalize that view of life. So when a mother reconnects with her confidence and her calling and her identity, the entire homeschool begins to change. And that's why this result matters so much. If this result of losing yourself and feeling invisible, if this feels a little too accurate, I want you to listen very carefully. Losing yourself doesn't mean that you have disappeared. It just means that you have been pouring out for a very, very long time. Motherhood, marriage, responsibilities, service, somewhere along the way, your preferences, your dreams, your voice got quieter. But they're not gone. They're still waiting. They're there. They're right there. You just have to rediscover them again. And the most important is God still sees you, even if you feel invisible. Okay. So there's a story that I love about the ancient cathedral builders. Some cathedrals took over 100 years to complete, and many of the workers never lived long enough to see the finished building and how beautiful they are. So one worker was once seen carving a small bird into the ceiling of this cathedral in a place that would eventually be covered up by the ceiling where no one would ever see it. So someone asked him one day why as they were walking by, why he would spend time carving something that's going to be hidden from the view of the public. Okay? Without even looking up. This artist, he just simply said, "Yes, but God sees it." Friend, you are building something just as sacred. You are shaping a culture in your home and in your children that is going to echo for generations. Even the unseen moments matter. The quiet sacrifices that you make every single day, the patient teaching, the days no one thanks you. God sees it all. Your calling is sacred. And something powerful happens when you reconnect with who you are in the middle of all of this. Your gifts, your convictions, your calling, because rediscovering yourself, it's not selfish. You're actually going to help everyone around you because you are starting to find out who you are and the gifts that God has given to bless those who are around you. I want to tell you about my new homeschool coaching program called Lift. I am so excited about this. This program lifts you where you stand. It's about helping you remember who you are. So, the version of you God created is who we want to find before the comparison, before the pressure and the expectations that got too loud. Okay, I remember a day when I felt completely invisible in my home. I remember it so vividly. I had said something to the masses, to all of my children, and no one responded. Everyone just kept doing exactly what they were doing. No one acknowledged it, and the day just kept moving on. But inside, I just felt smaller and smaller. Then something beautiful happened. My youngest at the time, he was probably 4, He ran past the kitchen counter, chasing his brothers, doing what they do, and then suddenly he stopped. And he turned around and looked up at me, and his little head is just barely reaching over the counter. And he just simply said, "I love you, Mom." It was such a simple moment, and it touched me deeply. In that moment, I felt something so deep and a love from my Heavenly Father. It was as if God was reminding me, I still see you. And I'm here to tell you that God sees you too. You don't have to choose between serving your family and feeling fully alive. You can do both. And that's exactly why I am creating this homeschool coaching program. I have seen so many homeschooling moms who deeply love their children, but somewhere along the way, they lost connection with who they were. Lift, it helps you reconnect with your identity. It helps you clarify your calling as a mother and as a teacher. And it helps lead your homeschool with confidence instead of being invisible. Okay. So, because when a mother begins to show up with the confidence and the clarity and the purpose, something incredible begins to happen. Your homeschool will start to change, and it starts with you. We can't change very many things. There's not a lot of things that we have complete control over, but our thoughts and how we react to the circumstances in our life, we have 100% control over that. Okay. So the atmosphere begins to change, and the children began learning from a mother who is leading with strength and intention and with the Spirit. Often, the transformation doesn't just affect the children. 99% of the time, it transforms the mother too. If you allow it, it will transform you too. You will gain more clarity, you will gain more confidence, and you will bring more peace into the home. Because the homeschool your children experience is deeply connected to the woman leading it, and that is you. So, your action tonight, I want you to take 10 quiet minutes, and I want you to write down the answer to this question. Who was I before the pressure of homeschooling made me feel small? Okay, write that down. Who was I before the pressure of homeschooling made me feel small? And then I want you to write down things that you used to enjoy that you are no longer able to do or that you haven't done. What gifts do you know that God gave you? What moments, what are you doing during the moments when you feel most like yourself? Okay. And then I want you to ask yourself this question. How can I bring one small piece of that woman back tomorrow? Maybe it's reading a book that you love. Maybe it's teaching in a way that feels more natural to you, that's not set by the expectations of what society says that you need to do. And maybe it's allowing your homeschool to reflect your personality instead of someone else's. That's a beautiful thing. Just one small step. Because when you begin reconnecting with who you are, you start to see a transformation in your homeschool. You transform the atmosphere your children grow up inside. And that kind of change lasts for generations, just like the cathedrals built thousands of years ago. You are seen, and you do not have to do this alone. This is the part that I am so excited to tell you about, that I'm opening up a beta test for my homeschool coaching program. So what does this mean for you? It means that you are going to get my coaching program at a discounted price. The first workshop is going to be completely free. All you have to do to sign up for that workshop is simply click on the link in the email that was sent to you and enter in your information. Once that information is in, another email will be sent to you with the time and the date, and the link to join that workshop. I am beyond excited to work with you. I want to help you skip the doubt, the second guessing. I want to help you skip losing yourself in this process. I want to be in your back pocket, giving you encouragement and direction as you teach and homeschool your kids. You are going to be amazed how this entire process transforms you right along with your children. If you're ready, let's go.